Hey guys, it's Major Foley here, and now it's the gold edition of Welcome Back. We're just going to get straight into it. It's the same strategy, I'll mention it as we go. We're going to rescue 3 specific spots of prisoners, so we can rescue the least amount. If you really want to, I'll explain while I'm getting the economy up, if you really want to do an alternative path. But we're back to Atlantis, supposedly victorious. Of course not, Gargarensis had a plan. And yeah, we're just going to get straight into it. I'm trying to pump these out before the end of the weekend because I got quite busy this week, so I'm pumping these out. And yeah, the reason why is because I might need to return some computer hardware and get it replaced, which is not fun to do, especially during a pandemic. So
how close are we?
Very. We'll make port before the sun sets. Bring out the head of Gargarensis. Lash it to the bow.
Yes, sir.
What trick is this? That is Kemsid's head.
Arcantos!
Atlantis.
Alright, so we start with a massive myth unit army. But in saying that, we also will need human soldiers.
On the beaches of Atlantis.
Now we have Pegasus here that we can use to choose our beachhead. We don't really need that. Now Gargarensis will do one of his boasts. We don't really give a shit. What's this relic? Improves armor stuff for all buildings, that sucks. Extended edition, I got cheaper villages, which was much nicer. Now wait for the meteor strike to happen. And then we're going to land where that Petrobolos is. And we're going to have our catapult. Alright, here's another thing. Gargarensis is under Poseidon, so buildings are going to spawn militia. So be very careful that you have some kind of army to help deal with him, so they don't just go for your catapults, because you'll have 2 catapults that we're going to be relying on for this mission. Alright, so once you drop your units, we only have access to 3 heroes now. We no longer have Regenleaf, and Odysseus for some reason is not helping here. So, send your myth units to go deal with these, your Colossus and your Scarabs, along with your catapults. Your mountain giants, send them down south here to kill the Petrobolos down there, and the tower. There's a tower down there. I want to keep the Valkyrie alive. Now, there is one more fortress we want to deal with also further south, so we're going to have to deal with that. So now the Anubites can help clean up the militia, have the Colossus and the Scarabs go down. Oh, the Petroboli are being attacked by... Sorry, our catapults are being attacked by Petroboli. Alright, so now that's those cleared. And now we can build our town center. Now try to keep your catapult from attacking this gate here, because it'll trigger an attack from your enemy, and they're already heavy units. I mean, we've got Myth, which is nice, but we want to get our own army up as much as possible too before we have to begin the attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to just get our economy up and running, and we're going to keep our units as far back as we can. There is a bunch of goats here I'm going to free, just because they're pretty fattened up already, and we're going to use our Valkyries to heal our units. So let's just free these goats quickly. And yeah, they've already got like 150 food. You can get more if you let them fatten a bit. Alright, so we're going to put these ones on wood. And we're just going to train villagers now. Rescue 15 Atlantean prisoners. So my path that I normally take, because it's the well, wouldn't say it's the shortest, but it's the least amount you need to grab, is this one, which is 5. This one, which is 5, and this one, which is 8. That gives you 18 in total, and you need to get 15. Otherwise, you can go for these 5, these 5, these 4, and these 3, or these 4. And usually, like, the area is all interconnected. This one is the most annoying one to get, because this one is defended by god powers, specifically a lightning storm that you can bait out. This one's protected by an earthquake, which again can be baited out by a hero. And then there's also these ones, which are mostly just guarded by units in a small base, which it makes it easier to clean. So if you really don't want to do the baiting and dealing with a strong army like over here, because you only have to destroy the building itself to free these units. But if you don't want to deal with the hassle, you can just destroy the Citadel Center, kill these Hydra, kill this tower in the stable, kill these towers, and you'll have enough as well. It's up to you which one you want to pick. Personally, I like to do my one going here, here, and here, but I can understand it's not for everyone. But it's relatively simple enough to do it. As soon as you clean out this section here and you build a bit of a forward base, you can honestly handle any enemy attack. So there is trickle. They do trickle in, so as long as you've got units constantly training, you should be alright. Now we're going to get a gold mine over here. We're going to get some villagers on that. We do need to build an armory. And the goats are what? They're at relative stages of fat. Let's just eat them so we get most of our food quickly. And I'm going to put these current wood gatherers onto the gold. Now, as long as you don't attack the gate, which is here, your enemy shouldn't bother you. Shouldn't being the operative word, but, you know, things can change on time, definitely. Anyway, as you can see, thanks to our Myth unit army, we already have a good chunk of pop already filled, and you can only really build a couple more houses. Well, I say a couple more, you can build a good chunk. You can make use of all the food around here once you've cleaned, like, the area too. I believe there's another tower here, though, so just be aware of that. There's another town center up here you can grab. Alright, so we have enough gold to age up. Now we just need food. I mean, you can attack now. There's nothing stopping you from attacking now. Your army is strong enough, but you do kind of want to buffer so that when you're here and you got units just trickling, your own units trickling in, there'll be enough to deal with the human soldier attacks that they'll start trickling in. Because like I mentioned, they're in heavy, you've only got medium at most. Now, showing you the more safer way to get this done. Guys, come on. Seriously, got 2 stuck villagers. Gonna put you on farms over there because that is frustrating to see. Farm. I'll make that one the last villager because we should have enough for food to age up. Alright. So I'm gonna go with Dionysus. Bronze will be very handy here. And now we're gonna need some villagers on wood. So I'm just gonna put the waypoint there. It's just a scout, ignore it. You can use this Pegasus to scout around if you wish. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing to do. I want to see if I can... this is something I actually haven't tested. I want to see if I can trigger the god powers with Pegasus. Because that would save a lot of headache if we could. Because usually I send a Manra in to bait the earthquake here, then hide her up here, and then bait the lightning storm that appears here. And then use the lightning bolt to take out like a big hero, like Polyphemus. So your myth units that are still alive are usually safe. But there's a bunch of heroes here. There's this Theseus, I think it's Atlanta, whatever her name is, and Polyphemus, like I mentioned. So yeah, you got to deal with that. All right, we've aged up. Gonna get the bow saw upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't look like it triggers Earthquake with the Pegasus, which kind of sucks, but... yeah, sort of expecting that. Can we get the Lightning Storm? Yeah, we can get the Lightning Storm, though. That's pretty good. So you can't trigger the Earthquake, but we can trigger that. That's pretty good in my opinion. Alright, so we're going to get Irrigation. We're going to get the Pickaxe upgrade. Now, if your catapults fall, you can build a fortress and replace them with Petroboli, but catapults are a bit more powerful in the fact that they only throw one projectile and it usually hits, unlike Petroboli. So, get the Carpenter's upgrade. Get the Shaftmine upgrade when I can afford it. Alright, we are going to build a barracks and a or a military academy and an archery range. Those goats are nearly finished. There's one more there. I spy of my little eye a goat. Because with the amount of gold we get, we can at least train some hoplites. Now, another bad thing about this is that we're going to be funneled in. So, try to only send a few units across, because otherwise your units are just going to get blocked with each other and it's annoying to deal with. Anyway, we've got enough food and gold, so we're going to get the heavy infantry upgrade. Along with shaft mine. And I think we've got enough wood gatherers for now, so we're going to put some more on gold. Guys, please don't. Now that we can actually train units as well, I just want to get heavy archers before I do. We're going to start our attack very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my colossi, my giants, and my heroes at the front. And have the catapults themselves hit the towers on the side along with the military training buildings. Alright, so now with the upgrade working in. So as you can see, there's our army right there that we're going to deal with. Send them in. You can have your Anubites jump the wall. Wouldn't be the worst thing you can do. Cantos has fallen. But yeah, like I said, they're going to funnel you in here. Bring the Scarabs back. Start training hoplites. Toxite. Bring them over here.
Get it. Yeah, IQ. Get it.
Alright, now that they're through, have the catapults attack the towers. Have the Anubites jump towards the enemy so you can get through. Just have the giants go forward.
In wedge.
As you can see, more militia are spawning. Oh, there's an attack on our side. That's interesting. Did not happen on the extended edition, like I said. Many things change. Bring our hoplites back. Gotta protect our catapults. If I have to, I will cast Restoration.
Get it.
Why is the catapults sitting on its butt? Come on. There we go, we protected the catapults, which is important. Because we need the catapults to destroy the temple. Oh, I know why they attacked. I know exactly why they attacked. So, because I annoyed them with the Pegasus. Those are all the hero units that mostly come from the Pegasus. Sorry, I'm from the right side. That was Atlanta and all that. Alright, we're gonna get rid of that Petroboli. Bring our units forward. Of course, we're dealt with another attack, so most of our myth units have actually been hurt, which is not great. That is extremely frustrating to go through. We're going to build another military academy and another archery range. And we're going to have to build Petrobolos because we just lost our catapults, which is really annoying. Nothing can be done about that. Have the Giants and the Scarab take the Citadel Center. And have these waypoint up here. And start taking out the military training buildings as well. So these idlers were the ones that were getting the goats. We're going to build a fortress right here. Let's get rid of the rest of these military buildings. So once the prisoners are free, they usually won't be attacked by the enemy, but they can still be hit by collateral damage. Send them straight towards the boats. We still need food. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we're going to stop training villagers now. Shouldn't need it anymore. Alright, with most of the military buildings down here, we're going to build a forward military base up here.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Λέγε. Καλώς.
Get it.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Stop the training there.
Ορθός.
You guys. Alright. Once those are done,
Πρόσταγμα.
send these guys up here. And that was annoying.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Εις μάχη. Λέγε. Χώρο.
Let's see what armory upgrades we can get. Bronze weapons, bronze mail.
Λέγε. Μάχη. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Εις μάχη. Λέγε. Χώρο.
Should probably keep him up here.
Έτοιμος.
As you can see, he's still going to be trickling units in, so we need to deal with that.
Λέγε. Ορθός.
Ah, there's a bloody freaking Petrobolos up here that'll go destroy my military academies.
Λέγε. Καλώς. Εισβολή. Χώρο. Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Λέγε. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Εις μάχη.
Alright. Once those military buildings are done, bring your units down here. We're going to deal with that fortress. Alright, let's get a couple of Petrobolos. Now, we do need more wood gatherers, so I'm just going to send them over here. Whoa, what are you guys all? Gold, right? There's another gold mine here we can make use of. Guys, please destroy the fortress. Alright, send those prisoners down. There's the other earthquake. Guys, for Christ's sakes. Go help that poor Petrobolos. Still got idlers too, that's being annoying. You guys need to stay there. Alright. What forces do we have left? Decent chunk. Amanra got herself stuck. Fucking wonderful. Alright. We're gonna bronze up and we're gonna hit the enemy. Now with the catapult... we don't have our catapults anymore, they both died. So we're gonna have to rely on Petrobolos instead. And hopefully if our giant can get through, we can rely on him too. Have your units just take on the army. Try to focus down the heroes. But, of course, I don't have any more myth units, so they're not really as scary anymore. Of course, without Amanra here anymore, I can't take on as many as I'd like. Alright. We have a good chunk here that we can send over. There's one more hero we need to deal with. Zeus. Theseus. Alright, send our giants and our scarab to the temple. And hopefully it'll be enough. Strike Polyphemus. You just need to you just need to destroy the temple and those prisoners will be free. That's all we're trying to do. Your heroes can fall. Here comes another Polyphemus. Of course, under Zeus, your infantry also do extra damage to buildings, so if you get them in range, look how quickly it falls. Alright, get him out. Man, that was bloody messy. Yeah, the army was definitely smaller than on the extended edition. I guess getting the Pegasus means you have a small attack you need to defend. Well, not quite small, but regardless, it was done alright. And they really do clean up buildings fast. Hoplites. Didn't even get the rest of those extra technologies either.
Πρόσταγμα. Χώρο. Έτοιμος. Καλό βολή. Πρόσταγμα.
That's pretty damn quick. Oh, all those poor goats we could have made use of.
Λέγε. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Also had a massive army here, just ready to defend the trickle. They kept going for the poor Petrobolos too. Anyway, like, if you really don't want to deal with that mess, you can just go for these ones. And you're not going to miss out on much.
Λέγε. Χώρο. Λέγε. Βούλα. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Σμάχη.
Alright, the prisoners are in the boats. Alright, we only need 15. Sorry, 18th prisoner. But due to the power of game design, you will be free as well. So, there you go. And that's it. Join me for the final level, guys. A place in my dreams. The same line that is said in the prologue. So, I think it's a fitting ending name for a campaign, to be honest with you. But I'll see you then.